I grew up in St. Louis, so I'm a big Cardinals fan. Grew up out in West County. My parents still live out there. And then went to medical school, or actually undergrad at SLU, and then medical school at Kirksville, up in Kirksville, Missouri, and then did my residency at Loyola up in Chicago, and my fellowship at Ohio State. And then after that, went back to Chicago and been practicing up there for about 10 years until recently, and then decided to move back to back home, close to my parents, and so that's where we just did this past summer. I had an inclination towards, I was kind of leaning towards medicine in high school, and then in undergrad. I actually did my MPH in epidemiology and wanted to initially go work for the CDC or the WHO. That was around the time the movie Outbreak had come out and so forth, Dustin Hoffman, and so I had visions of myself working for the CDC or WHO and kind of traveling all over the world and investigating pandemics and so forth, and then realized that when I was working for the health department here in St. Louis, you need to get a little bit more of the medical insight, and so decided to go to medical school and go from there. Most people who go into pulmonary medicine are drawn more to the critical care part of it because it's a pulmonary critical care fellowship, and the highs of working in the ICU and the adrenaline rush and the procedures of the ICU are what kind of draw most people towards pulmonary critical care, which I'll be honest also drew me towards it as well. But what's interesting about pulmonary medicine in itself, aside from the critical care standpoint, is the physiology of the lungs, how they work. People always think, oh, they're just, a balloon and you just, you breathe in and that's it. Well, it's a very complex organ that has multiple different physics parts to it and so forth in physiology, similar to what the heart is. So it's a very interesting and obviously necessary organ for us to survive. So those are all parts of why I was attracted to pulmonary medicine. I have 4 kids, so helping my wife and helping out at home as much as possible. But as my kids are getting older and stuff, kind of getting them into sports and like fishing. We just went to the Cardinals game yesterday, so just doing outdoor stuff. Being able to go hiking, fishing as they're getting older, things like that. So spending time with the family is a big part of it. So.